I checked. I'm dumb. There's no way. Well, everything connected today. Kind of.
Do you want to know a secret?
Got friend cat. Ah! What happened? That was crazy. Hold on. Okay.
Want to know a secret?
Fix it. Commands. Ghostly. First. I promise I'm going to make the like first, second, third at one point. I promise. Right now I'm shocked that like the tube of you connected today. Command. I think it's in command social. Edit. Edit. Yes. That's what's wrong.
Do you want to know a secret?
Fix that real quick. Hi Java, coffee. Hi, how are y'all today? Oh, I'm so glad that we finished Final Fantasy 14. So glad. So glad. Feeling great today. I did a 45-minute walk on my Clock app live earlier. Okay, let me open up my Instagram page. Okay. Okay, save. So that's fixed. That's fixed. Woo! Thank you for getting your daily tater tots. I appreciate that. Okay, we're gonna close Instagram because we don't need it. We do not need it. Alright. What else do I need to fix? I'm trying to fix things and mix it up while I have time before I have to end. Okay. That's a lot. Is it this account? I have so much to fix on this. I'm not worried about that right now. I'll fix that one later. I have to fix the whole Amazon page. Oh, yeah, hi. Hi, Ace. How are you? Oh. I'm trying to fix the things, all of the things. That's gonna be in timers, I think. Okay, so that one's right. Okay. Alright, oh, there's one in events. Nope, nope. Fans, it's in get rated. What did you break? So it's not that I broke, well, everything. I broke everything. Whenever I did my rebrand, I didn't reset my links and mix it up. So, they all point back to like my old username, which takes you to like error pages because it doesn't exist. I'm doing a bit better, still recovering from my operation, but yeah, I don't think I realized you had an operation, Coffee. I've been so all over the place. Like, I really haven't been able to like hang out in people's streams as much lately, and like I kind of hate that, but it's not the end of the world. But yeah, so I feel like I missed that, and I'm sorry. I had noticed that you weren't going live. Your call butter, mine's gonna get the boot eventually. That's rough. That's rough. I'm glad that you're feeling better, but that's rough, and that is a constant battle. You're either going to not be able to eat spicy food or not be able to eat greasy food afterwards. Or both. I have a friend who can't eat greasy food, and then my mom, who had hers removed, can't eat spicy food. But my friend who can't eat greasy food can eat spicy food. There's that. And well, thank you very much, everyone. I see a little scuff. It makes me want to do it. Do it. I'm always breaking things because I'm always trying things. So I'm always breaking things. Like, things are going to break. Thanks for your daily tater tots. Hugs, yeah. Hugs for coffee, everybody. If you have access to the emotes, there's a hug emote if you want to drop that in the chat. Or if you just want to drop the hug emoji, that's totally fine. Hugs and hearts in chat for coffee. What was I fixing? This one. Oh, okay. So I gotta go do this real quick. And then we'll go back. Fix that lurk. Close that. We'll go here. Fix that. Save. Okay, so fix that. So I've fixed 1, 2, 3, 4 links so far. I've fixed 4 links so far. We got a lot more work to do, but we fixed 4 links so far. I already talked to Coffee on that, Big Tugs. Yeah. Working out, have fun. Get it. I did my 45 minutes today, Mystic. I did my 45 minutes on TikTok earlier. I did it. Yeah. Yeah. Coffee has the emote. Hugs. I love that emote. Mr. Pepper made that for me. Ads are over, right? They have to be. Okay. Ads are done. Yeah, ads are done. Okay. I have to load up the game because I haven't done that yet. I'm slacking, y'all. Mind you, this will be probably a day where like I might have to run with strangers. Wish me luck. I don't think I have. See, the thing is, like, my schedule doesn't allow for many others to like always like hang out and like play. Clay, I think, was playing Halo. No, he was playing Brawlhalla earlier. I don't know if he's still live. But Clay was playing Brawlhalla, and he would typically play with me. Sheenie should be sleeping. And Chaos is probably not off work yet, so. We're playing Final Fantasy 14. So we have the post Around Reborn patch content to get through, and then we're picking up Valkyrie Elysium. We're going to get through all of the Final Fantasy 14 content, the post-AR patch content, before we start this up, because then we'll move into Heaven's Word for Final Fantasy 14, and then I'll be back on Fridays only. That way, like, I can still play that regularly, but also, like, that's not the only thing I'm doing. Still, Evie's already dibsed by my partner. What? You can name an Evie after me? Oh, you were talking. I'm an idiot. Okay, hold on. Mistake, I named it Ghastly after you. Okay. I don't know what Pokemon to name Coffee and Crystal. If you have a Ditto, I'll take the Ditto. If you have a Ditto, I'll take the Ditto. I thought you were asking what I was playing. Ace, I have no idea what you sent me in chat. I think that is another language, and I do not know it. I do not know it. Okay. It's Baneri claimed. Ooh, yeah. That's a good one. I can turn this game up. Oh, I'm gonna be so glad if I don't have to keep changing like the game audio, like volume. So nice. I cannot catch Maniri yet. No. I can Gen 2 and Gen 1 Pokemon. Yeah, so if you catch a Ditto, I'll take the Ditto. I feel like I feel pretty today, y'all. That might just be me being conceited, but I feel like I feel pretty today. Okay, no. We'll get rid of that. Okay. Thus ends another daunting mission, eh, Nama? I hope Lord Ramu could be persuaded with words alone, but nonetheless I can only admire the adroitness with which you responded to the primal sudden challenge. And it seems that Urianger, too, was pleased with the outcome. What say you, Nama? Shall we gather back at the Rising Stones and ponder the lessons of the day? Sure. Fast travel. Ooh, Mischievous. That's a good one. I can get back into playing the Pocket TCG app game for Pokemon. This way. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. I've got equipment on it. Dang, I can't wear it. A lot of equipment. Armory chest. But I bought boots? I bought boots. Bought those. Why can't I wear them? Hello, Warrior Light. Hi, Jamal. How are you? No, that's not what I wanted. I want these. Okay, what's your main? Right now, Bard. Goldeen for sure. Ooh, Goldeen. Right now, Bard. I am level 53. I want to get to level 60 so that way I can either pick up Dancer or Dark Knight. But we are currently in the post ARR patch content, and this is the furthest I've ever been. I've had this game since 2017, and I keep quitting it frequently. I've abandoned like 10 characters. My bad, yeah. But yeah, so I am using chat to help me. I'm a Dancer Reaper. Yeah, see, that's what I want to do so bad. But also, like, I kind of like want to take up like Dark Knight as a tank, so that way, like, I can do up faster, and then not have to wait. Like, I'd only have to wait for a healer. But if I'm a tank, it's not gonna be as bad. I can pull 2 DPS and then pull a healer pretty quickly, I feel like. But yeah, I want to be Dancer so bad when I can. And then Dark Knight when I need to be. Also, I have no idea what I'm doing. Just the aesthetics. I just want to do it for the aesthetics. Mischievous means Savari Zone, so I can only catch 1 Pokemon per area. Using Nuzlocke and counter rolls, but not playing a Nuzlocke. Gotcha. Pokemon I have so far are... That's a lot, Ghostly. Welcome back, Nama. Word of your momentous encounter with Lord Ramu precedes you. I would fain share news of mine own, but Urianger's discoveries must take precedence. I have a bunch boy samurai named... You have a bun boy samurai named Obi Bun Kenobi. That's cute. Okay, so mine's Nabalate because I kind of helped bully a friend of mine into playing this as well. And they created their character before I could get on that day with their community. And so they decided they were going to be pumpkin spice because for the month prior, a lot of their incentives were like pumpkin spice themed, like stuff that they had to eat because they don't like pumpkin spice. And so to keep on brand, my name used to be Nom. It was an acronym for Non-Site Millennial Mom. And then I rebranded to Crystal Fae. And then, so what's your favorite Pokemon? Mine is Ditto. Because I struggle with imposter syndrome. So that's the one that speaks to me the most. That's my personal favorite. I feel like I'm a Ditto. I thought you would say Diglett. The way you dug to my heart. Oh, that's so cute. That's cute. I was concerned for a minute. People put some crazy things in here. Ooh, I didn't realize your coffee's talking to Grizzly. Okay. But yeah, so they were pumpkin spice, and so I decided to be Nama Latte. So. Upon witnessing your defeat of the Lord of Levin, our learned companion was struck with a profound insight regarding the nature of the Osean's immortality. Let us assemble and discuss his observations together. Mango the Quilava, Golden the Hoot Hoot, Bucky the Zubat, Pukin the Geodude, Justopia the Flappy, Mystic the Ghastly, Daze the Ekans,
If everyone is ready, let us begin.
I feel
Urianger,
like those are really
the
appropriate.
floor is yours.
As all here assembled now know, in its final hours as our Order's headquarters, the Waking Sands did play host to a most unexpected visitor. I speak of the Ascian clad in white, Elidibus. Unwelcome though his presence was, his words that day did serve to confirm a truth long suspected, that the Ascians are eternal beings, to whom physical destruction is as a temporary inconvenience.
In the intervening time, Urianger and I have striven to discover a means by which the Ascians might more permanently be slain.
And 'tis my belief that we have found the thread that will allow us to unravel the twisted skein of their existence. In the moments prior to Leviathan's most recent manifestation, the Sahagin elder who summoned him was observed to undergo some manner of ascension. The etheric readings taken by Y'shtola at the time of this transfiguration have proven most enlightening.
The disruption to the flow of ether was sudden and dramatic. So tangible was the agitation, I scarce had need of my goggles.
The significance of Y'shtola's readings might better be understood in the context of mine own, taken at the instant of the Lord of Levin's demise. Unlike the Primal, the Sahagin was not subject to etheric dissipation.
Before discussing our new discoveries, it may benefit us all to recall what we know of etheric behavior. Let us begin at what some might call the end. When we who dwell in the material realm die, our spirits dissolve into the flow of ether and are returned to the ethereal realm. In turn, the restless energy which suffuses that plane streams back into our world, giving rise to new life.
'Tis as the heavens did decree, the way of all mortal souls. Twixt this world and the next do the ethereal currents swirl, bearing the very essence of life. Thus doth the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth continue unabated.
Primals behave somewhat differently. In order to manifest and then maintain a physical presence in this realm, they must consume vast quantities of ether, most often in the form of crystals. Though they may seem to live, their flesh is but ether given shape. Thus, a defeated primal leaves behind no broken corpse. Rather, the essence of its form seeps back into the land whence it came, and the energy of its shattered spirit is called back to the ethereal realm.
And there it waiteth, till next the prayers of the faithful do draw it forth from the sea of ether, to take their offering of crystals and make for itself a new body.
Which brings us on to the third group, the so-called immortals. They exist in a manner all their own.
Quite. Even as the Sahagin elder fell to the Admiral's musket shot, I witnessed the release of an ethereal cloud, which immediately took possession of a nearby minion.
A soul that dissipateth not upon the death of the flesh.
The
Huh.
secret of life everlasting. And in the claws of a Sahagin, no less. But I wonder, what would happen to one of these obstinate spirits should there be no suitable host for it to claim?
If mortal death entails a return to the ethereal realm, it seems doubtful that the soul of an immortal would venture there.
Nay, it merely withdraweth the distance, unto the shore of the ethereal sea, perchance, but no further.
Yes, it exists in neither this realm nor the next, abiding instead in the space that lies between them. The Ascians took control of Thancred by means of a crystal of darkness, an artifact which, if our theories are correct, serves as a gateway to the place I have just described.
I was hoping people had forgotten about that.
I am sorry, my friend.
For a mercy, the weary road of our research hath brought us unto an answer.
The Sahagin ascended to an immortal state, but he did not possess a crystal of darkness
Let's
through
ready,
which
quick
to
one,
flee
go.
this realm.
Monopoly go,
Thus
or
was he
Fortnite.
consumed by Leviathan. If we could entrap the spirits of defeated Ascians in like manner, and
How do they
thereby
not forget?
deny them resurrection,
Lunch on Pokemon Go. And I've never played Fortnite. Not yet, at least. Not yet, at least. Jake's Big State Fudge.
Therein lieth the path to victory. Thou art most perceptive, my lady.
this
Only
is
when
the
we
game
have
that I've
trapped
played-
the
spent the
bodiless
most
soul
money and
within
time
an
on.
ethereal prison can we hope to defeat its unnatural constancy. Thus might even an eternal paragon be consigned to oblivion.
These feats are, of course, far easier said than done. At present, we lack a viable means to entrap and extinguish an Ascian soul. Yet, I believe it to be possible. The pieces of the puzzle lie before us. We have but to put them together.
I'm waiting for this cutscene to end.
I will
I'm trying
depart
to
at
wait.
once to convene with the sages of Sharlayan. Together shall we divine the steps by which our goals may be achieved.
I have the utmost faith in you, Archon.
Beg pardon, antecedent, but I would raise one final matter. Even now, a Sharlayan survey party seeketh to ascertain the fate of the students of Baldessian.
Yeah, we haven't figured out what happened to students about Essian.
Their findings shall soon be known to us.
I'm dropping frames.
Though you harbor feelings of dread, I bid you surrender not to sorrow, but abide instead in hopeful prayer.
I shall, Archon. Thank you.
Okay, let me back into my own stream. Thanks for liking the live. A little bit, the lines were repeating too. Yeah, it's because I was dropping frames, and so it was trying to catch up. But yeah, so this is the game that I've spent the most money and the most time on, and it's probably because I've had it since 2017. I've been paying for like my membership or subscription, which is about $150, I think. Like 70 some dollars for like 180 days. The whole thing that I'm High Chaos. So yeah, so this is the game that I've spent the most like time and money on, and this is the furthest I've ever gotten because I've created a lot of characters and abandoned them. So I'm using chat to hold myself accountable, not giving up and for finishing it. It might take me forever, but we're gonna get there. Because we started this in October, and so we just finished A Realm Reborn, and now we're in the post Realm Reborn patch content. Dang, yeah. Yeah, so it's been quite some time, about 8 years. It adds up. But I also have a lot of Sims 4 content, so we're not going to talk about how fiscally irresponsible I have been in the past with my money, but I used to have expendable income, and I could just do things like that, and now I don't. The Lord 11 is returned to the Aether, as was Leviathan before him. Ramu's acquiescence was most intriguing. Inferno, Vortex, Crag, Whirl, and Levin all have now been humbled by the Bringer of Light. The limitless potential of man, idol and servant, grows mightier by the day. Yet she prospers at great cost to her mistress, whose strength is all too finite. 7 times have the masses survived the rejoining, but their souls are grown weak and wan. I think I said that right. I'm still dropping frames. I'm dropping a lot of frames. Yeah, things are going crazy. The evil council of evil meeting has begun. It has. My network is all over the place. What the F? That is not what I copied and pasted. Alright, so everybody should know that, like, my internet's being weird. We had, like, a freak thunderstorm earlier and, like, hail, so. Yeah. I don't know why he keeps doing this. I don't know. I haven't quite figured that out. I didn't have these issues before. And that is the task to which we bend our every effort. Gotta come by more of this internet. I have 1 gig internet. I have 1 gig internet. I don't think it's that I need to buy more. I think there's something wrong with like our equipment in our house, and it's expensive to replace, quite honestly. Divine seeds were ever wont to quicken in Eorzea's fertile soil. We need only lead men to the field, and by their eager hands shall a new deity arise. That which was shattered shall be made anew, and the one true God shall come again. I'm glad y'all are back. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for hanging out with me. There's somebody whose name I am Spud. I see them. I'm so sorry to call you out. Welcome to the potato farm. What are those? Savage Might material. I don't know what materia does here. Now the matter of Ramu has, for the present, been put to rest. There is something I would show you, Nama. Boop boop in time. You're coming? It is a letter of thanks, signed by the leaders of the Eorzean Alliance, acknowledging the Scion's tireless service to the realm. It mentions in particular the names of all the defeated primals: Ifrit, Titan, Garuda, Good King Magomag XII, Leviathan, and now Ramu. Needless to say, there is only one among our number who have faced them all. And these words of gratitude were addressed to our order as a whole. I feel that they were meant for you above all others. I, too, must offer my heartfelt thanks for all that you have done, In the course of your duties, you have never once failed to answer my call to arms. You are a true hero, Nama, and Eorzea is that much safer for your presence. Pray, do not misunderstand me. I said safer, not safe. I know only too well that we can ill afford to lower our guard. The Oseans may be relied upon. So chaos in this realm until such time as they are forced to stop. But even without their encouragement, you may be assured that man would foment strife on his own, and that is to say nothing of the beast tribes. Unless we learn to live in harmony, the primals too will return to plague us again and again and again. Thank you for the follow. And yet, despite all of this, your deeds serve to inspire the people, to give them hope for a better tomorrow, and there is no greater gift. That we have the courage to strive for what might otherwise seem an impossible peace. We owe you in no small part to the dangers you have faced on our behalf, and the people you have won over to our cause in so doing. Okay, I did read that right, okay. Thank you for the heart, be truly epic. How are you? Our list of enemies has ever been long, but think of the allies with whom we are now blessed. A lot of reading. Of the Silsa Little Solace who wish not of conflict, of the Alamegans and the Domans who stand with us, determined to halt the dread march of the Empire. And then there are the many unsung individuals who have gathered here in Revenant's Toll, honest men and women who seek to employ their skills for the good of all. Of course, when speaking to our greatest allies, we must not forget those closest to us, by which I mean our fellow Scions. I am good, how are you? Thank you for the 5 GGs and the 5 roses and the 5 TikToks. Hi, Zephin, hello, how are you? Did I say that right? I hope I said that right. I'm so sorry. I'm trying. Jumping frames again. I did. I think Internet curse you. I think an ISP. Of course, when speaking of our greatest allies, we must not forget those to closest, by which I mean our fellow Scions. Thanks to their many and varied talents, our order is uniquely equipped to combat the far-reaching corruption of the Osean. And combat it we shall. Your enthusiasm is truly heartwarming, antecedent, given our embarrassing wealth of allies. I trust it will not inconvenience you unduly if I absent myself for a time. Thank you for the 5 lightning bolts to Truly Epic Gaming. I'm glad you're doing well. Often not. I take it the troubles in Ul'dah no longer require your attention. There are yet some rumblings of discontent, but the air of simmering violence is largely dissipated. It is to report such that I stand before you now. That, and to speak with you concerning the new organization we discussed. I have a message for you from Ella. You recall the refugee girl? One whose parents were missing? They were found unharmed. She wished me to pass on her thanks to you. Why often not? Am I to understand that you made the effort to remember the poor girl's name? I look forward to reading all about her in your report. I do hope you left nothing out. Alvin Philly is just giving him a hard time. Okay. Nama, you've been away from Revenant's Toll for some time now, I believe. Might I suggest that you put the affairs of the realm to one side for a moment and take this opportunity to reacquaint yourself with the town? Which reminds me, one of the Doman children recently inquired as to your whereabouts. Yozan was his name. I believe he has some small matter he wishes to share with you. Why not oblige him with a visit? Oh, thank you for liking the live. I appreciate it. I feel like every time she tells me to, like, hey, why don't you rest for a moment, like, immediately the next quest is like, oh, I need to send you here to do this. Actually, this is an emergency. I feel like she has a lot of emergencies. Oh. I'm running right past him. Look, it's Miss Nama. She's back from her adventures. We heard you were off fighting primals, and that they were some of the strongest enemies you could ever face. I wish I could have seen you in battle. Anyway, we all want to be heroes too, so we finally formed our very own Domin Adventurers Guild to protect all the Domins. Oh, do you think you could train us today, Miss Nama? Maybe you could show us how you fought the primals. What's all this commotion then? Who's this? Mr. Boulder and Mr. Ultimate? Right. Did you know that Miss Nama is back? His name is Hoary Boulder. That's quite a name. So it would seem. Welcome home, Nama. My companion and I but recently became full members of the Scions, and I believe proper introductions have yet to be made. Oh yeah, because we lost like 7 people. One of them being like Frixie. I am known as Hoary Boulder, and this bookish fellow is Coltonet. Though we remain largely unproven as adventurers, we have taken it upon ourselves to instruct the Domin younglings in the arts of combat. Hi, Miss Diane, how are you? I hope you're doing well today. How much do you recommend this game? I know you enjoyed a lot. It's a lot. So I do recommend this game. I do recommend it if you have people to play with. I have Chaos to play with. What if he's just a slutty rock or a promiscuous pebble? I don't know, Chaos. But I do like the game. It's got a really, really, really good story. Quite honestly, so even recently, Pez, who's a large Final Fantasy content creator, he has done the what your favorite Final Fantasy says about you, and even he agrees that Final Fantasy 14 is a really good story-driven game. Very, very good. Everyone who plays this is addicted to it. Yeah, no, because it's great. I wish I had more time to play it. I really do. I really do. But I am enjoying it quite a bit. It's a lot of reading. I don't think they add in a lot of voice acting until later in the game. But yeah, it's great. Personally, I think it's fantastic. I would recommend it. Especially considering Chaos, how much of it can you play up to level 70 for free? So you can play the game up until level 70 for free, and up until Shadowbringers, I think. So that gets you through A Realm Reborn and Heaven's Ward, right? Isn't it Shadowbringers, Endwalker, and then Dawn Trail? Yeah, even if you're playing it solo, and almost all of A Realm Reborn you can go through with the NPCs for the smaller dungeons and trials and whatnot. So yeah, I got it right. But yeah, so all of that you can go through by yourself if you want to, and you don't really need to even play with others until you get to the post ARR content. And then it's the same way of queuing for anything where you need a tank, a healer, and a DPS. But yeah, and there's all kinds of videos about so I found a ton of videos on YouTube about how to, also Chaos sent me one specific to my class, about how to run your mechanics. But the game also tries to help you. So once a specific ability becomes available to use, it kind of highlights it for you. So it tries to make it kind of dummy proof for you. I'm still dumb, but it kind of tries to make it dummy proof for you. I told you, Mr. Boulder, we are not younglings anymore. We are adventurers. And we were just asking Miss Nama if she could give us some special training. I think we're ready to hunt for monsters alongside her, don't you? But yeah, since you can play it for free up until level 70, just do it. Do it. Worst case scenario, you hate it, you didn't spend any money on it. So, that's the worst case scenario. But it is a lot of fun, especially when you've got someone I have Chaos helps me. There's somebody named Sheeny Bellini who they work overnights, so they're usually, well, no, they work second shift. They work weird hours. I don't remember what shift they work, but they're usually up and streaming whenever I'm waking up. So they've helped me, but they're kind of a sweat, and they're on a sweaty server. I'm on a more chill server. But I also have Clay ADHD, who I kind of bullied him into playing it. That's why I'm playing it now, because I have to play it. But I've had it since 2017, and I've started it like 11 times now. The furthest I've ever gotten. But I like it each time. But 2 times were because of like unfortunate events, and then like the other like 8 times was because like once you get to level 10, you can open up all the other like job classes. And I used to try and like hit all the other job classes and try and level them up. And I got burnt out really quickly. So just don't do that. But that's why I only do main story quest line on stream. And I've done a little bit of job class plus when necessary. But I don't do any of the side quest stuff. I don't play with any other like job classes or anything right now. Hi, Max. Yeah, don't do that for sakes. Yeah. Yeah, don't do that. That's a bad idea. Don't do that. Max, thank you for the... Is my stuff working? Oh, I'm an idiot, y'all. Hold on. I didn't reset my stuff. But yeah, thank you for the 3 roses and the 3 ice cream cones and the 3 GGs and the 3 springs and the 3 I'm so hungry and the 3 corn. I'm sorry. I forgot to refresh all my sources. That's on me. I'm like, why isn't anything working? Why don't I hear anything? Because, again, I am dumb. I am dumb. Y'all, give me a moment. I'll get there. What game is this? Final Fantasy 14. Definitely recommend sticking to one combat class until much later in the game. Yeah, so I stuck with Lancer, or not Lancer, Archer that turns to Bard. Play stuck with Lancer that turns to Dragoon. And once I get to level 60, I'm probably going to pick up Dancer, which is another DPS, and Dark Knight, and then run those. And like, so I want to run Dancer primarily. I didn't hear Final Fantasy 14. It's okay. Final Fantasy 14 on Monday now. Yeah, we beat Dark Cloud, so I'm gonna run this through I get through all the end of the post-AR patch content. And then after I'm done with all the post-AR patch content, I'm going back to your boobs await. I know, Chaos. I'm sorry. But once we're done with that, we're going into Valkyrie Elysium. But yes, Final Fantasy 14 every day until we finish the post-AR patch content, which I think will be at the end of next week, because we have about 3.5 patches away from Heavensward. Woo! Yes. But I can fly now. And we were just asking Miss Num if she could give us some special training. I think we're ready to hunt monsters alongside her, don't you? I love how excited these little kids are. You're going to get so addicted when you hit Heavensward. Chaos, stop. When it hits Heavensward, we're going back to Fridays, okay? Okay. Unless I do something crazy and buy myself a PlayStation Portal and I play it on the couch. I don't know. We'll see. Well, you've certainly been diligent with your drills, but I'm afraid the fiends of Mordona are still ever so slightly too dangerous for you. I have a counter-proposal. What if I were to cross swords with Nama? A demonstration of skill at arms, if you will. Sorry, if I didn't know you better, and I do, I say you were merely seeking to test yourself against a legend. Ah ha 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 ha. Well, mayhaps I am. What matters the motive when the children stand to learn so much from the lesson? What say you, Nama? Would you consent to spar with me? Yes. Yes. I'll stomp you real quick. Actually, I don't know if I will. I might die off. I die a lot. Hurrah! We're to have a tournament. Come on, everyone. We must prepare our gear for an outing. I don't know why I said that T so harshly, but I did. Thank you for liking the live. Do try not to disappoint them, Bombastic, what's going on here? Final Fantasy 14. You haven't heard of the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy 14? That you can play up until level 70 or Shadowbringer is free? If you know, you know. If you don't, I'm so sorry. Have faith, Ultimate. I shall summon every last ounce of my strength to make of this a worthy contest. Hi, Sly, how are you? The fields to the east of town should prove suitable for our purpose. I very much look forward to our bout. I might have to reschedule stream for Monday. Actually, I am. I'll probably either not do it at all next Monday, or I'll do it on Tuesday. I don't know yet. But yeah. Yeah, Miss Diane, if you want to play, please let me know. I'll come join you, I promise. I really will. I will make time for you, Miss Diane. Where am I going? Oh, okay, I'm going out that way. I can walk outside. Well, actually, I kind of have to walk outside. The alternative is the fast travel to the outside, and that's not smart. Casting on boot my snoot. Boop. Oh, wait. Freaking chair getting here. Okay, we have to go this way. It was good of you to agree to this, Nama. I trust you're ready to begin. Sure. Perfect. Most amount of hours on Diablo 2 and it will never be close. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I've never played a Diablo game. There's so many games I haven't played, and then I just feel like, I have all these games. Why haven't I played them? Am I crazy? And then I realize, yes, I am crazy, but that's okay. And also slightly fiscally irresponsible, but that's also okay. Very well, let us not keep the younglings waiting any longer. Ahem, Hori. Are you certain you wish to fight her alone? That is Nama you face. What better way to test my mettle? Pray allow me to attempt the first round unaided. After all, 'twas this hero legend that led me to join the Scions to begin with. Without Nama to inspire my efforts, I would not be half the warrior I am today. Your point is well made, but remember, this is for the children's sake as well as your own. Should it appear the contest will end too swiftly, I shall add my spells to your blade work.
Acknowledge me.
How is that, Lady HD? How are you? Welcome in. Hello? You haven't begun yet, have you? Who is joining me now? Hi. Oh, Thancred's coming. Ida? Oh, Ida too? What? Who are all these people? When I heard about your sparring match, I told everyone I could find. Thought you could use a crowd to cheer you on. Yes, and there are still more to come. When I mentioned Nama's name, the reaction was quite enthusiastic. Why, my own popularity seems but a sickly shade in comparison. You'd best claim victory, Bringer of Light. Your burgeoning reputation is at stake. Y'all, if I die, I'd be sad. Well, our teacher won't be beaten so easily. He's a master swordsman. You can win, Mr. Boulder. We shall soon see. On your guard. Fighting him. Wish me luck. Oh, wrong one. Oh, wait. Oh, he's down already. He comes back, right? Oh, have to fight the other guy? Oh, we have to fight the other guy now. Okay, well, I'm gonna hit you with the poison arrow first. Oh, look, now that you're both here together. this was an honor. Okay, cool. Oh. He's down again too? But I feel like he had more health. Am I crazy? Is it just stopping me just like for like context of like showing off to the kids? It probably is. Okay, well, he's done now. For real, for real. Yay, I didn't die. Also, I have a giant bow. So, I remember this. It was a why moment. Yeah. You have bested me. I yield. That was incredible. She beat them both at the same time. We knew you couldn't lose, Nama. Now can defeat the Guardian of Eorzea. Hi, Halo. How are you? We're down to 4 more days. Honestly, like 3.5. But now I see why they send you to deal with the primals. I have much work to do if I'm ever to attempt the same. That was just, yeah.
Are you following me?
Thank you for the follow. I'm doing good. Listen to Damocles. Yesterday I cried. Oh, you finally listened to it? Fine. There is not enough grass that I can touch after listening to that song. Also, it didn't help that it like hailed earlier, so. Impressive as always, Nama. It's ever a pleasure to witness the spectacle of your martial prowess. Or Lalamigo? Alamigo? Lalamigo? Are the Lalafell from Alamigo? Hold up. Don't answer that. Don't answer that. And judging by the smiles on these many faces, they too appreciate the hard-won strength that keeps the perils of the realm at bay. Sorry, I didn't catch all of that. It glitched, but I did finally listen to it. Oh, it's fine. Yeah, my internet's a little goofy. We had a random thunderstorm earlier, which included hail. So I got to watch hail ping off of my car earlier. It's not a spoiler, the Lalafell are from Ul'dah. That's what I thought. Guardian of Eorzea. Yes, that is the most fitting title. Lalafell Master Race. I mean, they're kind of the bad guys right now, where I'm at. Do you recall when we first met? I was at the memorial service for the Battle of Cartano. Hailing must be nice. Really? That's kind of scary. I don't live in an area where it hails often, and so usually if it hails, the first thought is, are we in a tornado warning? We were not. It was just a freak storm. I don't know. The outside air got so cold after it being so hot here today that as it was hailing on top of my car, it had fogged up the inside of like my windows of my car because the inside air of my car was so hot. That condensation just fogged all my windows up. And I was seeing that from my kitchen. Must be nice for your car paint. Oh, my car paint's... Look, I have a 2016 Nissan Sentra that I bought off the lot. My car paint is already questionable at best. Mama needs a new car. But also, I don't want to go back to work to pay for a new car because I would like to stay home with my daughter all day. That's the deal. So, I roll around in this car till it dies. I'll get a new car eventually one day. But I do have spots where, like, due to, like, sound and, like, wind damage, like, it's faded at the top. And then other areas where, like, people, like, hit me or dinged me or, like, whatever. Rocks hitting. Here, this will help. Thank you for the 25 bits, Clay. You didn't have to do that. It will help eventually. Eventually. At the time, I was yet attempting to understand this land of Eorzea. I sought to grasp the reason why grandfather willingly sacrificed himself to protect it. I shall speak plainly. My initial impressions were less than favorable. Dire problems abounded, and yet the effort I saw expended towards their solution was haphazard and half-hearted. I thought Eorzeans a foolish and childish people. Thanks for the I'm a potato. Hello, Hitobi. I hope you're doing well. Thank y'all for eating your daily tater tots. But no, like, seriously, like, quite honestly, like, I saw somebody post recently that they're currently averaging about 50 viewers, and they stream quite a bit more than me. And that made them, like, almost, like, $63 in ad revenue, which that's great for them. And they're like, I'm a small streamer. I'm like, girl, you are nothing but a small streamer. You are nothing but a small streamer. I love that I got to see her grow from before she was an affiliate. I'm so glad I got to see her get, like, a founder badge on here. But the rate at which she's growing is astounding. But she's a great individual. I adore her. She's the sweetest bean. But it's so endearing that she still thinks that she's small. And I'm like, no, honey. You're mid-level. You're approaching the ability to unlock the partner application in under a year. Girl, you are blowing my mind. There's a thunder out here right now. No rain yet, but it's coming. Yeah, it's been on and off all day here. Oh, I'm like frozen on my end over here. It's like a really awkward like view of my face. But yeah. To get back to streaming more seriously, do it. Haha, no, you are mid. It doesn't sound like no, mid-level. Mid-level. Not like a top end streamer, but like she's a mid-level. She's not a small streamer. She's a medium-sized streamer at this point. Like, the fact that she ended last month averaging, I think it was like 62 or 63 viewers. And she's been streaming for less than a year on, well, not in total, but like on the Purple app. Like, wow. Who's this? Cozy Vibes. Hold on, let me... Hold on. Let me pull her up. She doesn't know I'm doing this. I know for sure she's not watching me. I don't think... Okay, I don't know for sure. I don't know for sure. But I'm pretty sure she's not. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. But yeah. But yeah, Cozy Vibes 26. She's super sweet. She does early morning stuff for me. So she's usually like morning to midday. She does a lot of like Palia and Disney Dreamlight Valley. I've seen her playing Fortnite. All kinds of stuff. Sims. Oh, I was there before she ever played Sims 4. And now she really is enjoying it. But she's so sweet. I'm wrong all the time. I am wrong all the time, and I'm willing to admit when I'm wrong. But hi X-Core. Or Iron Otaku. Ooh, Dreamlight, I like that game. Yeah, okay, so, I think she's got the same handle over here at Cozy _vibes 26. And I want to say she usually starts around like 8 or 9 Eastern. Because I'll see her in the morning whenever like I'm having my coffee and cooking breakfast. But she's doing so well and she's so sweet. She really is. She's so kind and she just really seems like a gentle soul. And it's very nice to see someone like her doing so well. And she's younger. She's like in her like mid to late 20s, I think. Considering the shambles their home was in, I would not have been surprised if some had chosen to swear allegiance to Gaius and the order he proposed to enforce. The Legatus' single-minded military invasion precluded any such switching of loyalties, of course. Were it not for a desire to continue grandfather's legacy, I would have abandoned the realm to its fate long ago. The threats were too many, the nation's too self-involved and unstable. She also just posted a ton of Star Wars content. She does a really good, like, Rey cosplay. Just because she looks like the actress, like, she, like, resembles the actress who played Rey. But she did really good. She also did a Princess Leia one, I believe. But yeah. Yeah, she's sweet girl. She's sweet bean. It was you who convinced me the salvation of Eorzea was possible. It was you who taught me, through countless acts of bravery, that what my grandsire sought to preserve was not the land, nor its history, nor any single nation. It was the people, these wonderful, often infuriating, stubborn people that suffer blow after terrible blow, only to drag themselves back to their feet to face another day. Though he never put such feelings into words, I believe grandfather's admiration for his inextinguishable courage grew to a fervent wish. A wish to aid Eorzea and its inhabitants in charting a course for the future. A wish that has now become my own. Okay, so he talks about his grandfather, but he doesn't talk about his parents. I, too, will endeavor to take up the mantle of guardian of Eorzea and champion these people who toil towards a better world. Our cause, however, is not a simple one. The troubles that plague us are of a scale that cannot be solved by the science of the Seven Dawn alone. No, what is needed to tackle the root of the primal threat and effectively counter the schemes of the Asians. I'm going to say this right. Most gaming hours according to Steam is 1,801 hours in Final Fantasy 14. That's wild. Yeah, I think I didn't realize. No, I have almost as many. And I wish that was a lie. Hold on. Oh, it's not going to tell me now, but because I'm playing it currently. But yeah. Apparently I've played 26 hours of Infinity Nikki on my PlayStation 5. Yikes. But it's such a cute game. But I think I was at like 1,243 when I looked earlier. I know that's super specific. But I think it was at like 1,300 earlier. I don't remember the exact number, but I did look earlier. Is a new expanded organization that operates beyond the limitations of nations and borders. If you would aid me in building such an organization, then pray let us continue this discussion back within the walls of the Rising Stones. Alright, Chaos, we're going back to the Rising Stones. Yeah, no, I think it's so sweet and endearing that she thinks that she's a small streamer still, and I'm like, oh, you've grown so much. Why are you yawning? Because I did not sleep well. I did not sleep well. I don't know what time Potato woke up in the middle of the night, but she woke up in the middle of the night, and it was one of those like nights where like she just kind of like turned sideways and kicked me in my back all night. So I did not sleep well. And I walked for 45 minutes on the treadmill earlier, and I've had not a single energy drink, soda, or pre-workout today. I deserve that yawn. I earned that yawn. Thank you for coming, Mama. The world shifts and alters, and we, my friend, must ever be one step ahead of the chaos. Okay, thank you. I love you. Thank you for the heart me. What I propose is the formation of a new organization, a group that shall pave the way for a truly united Eorzea. Bubba vomited in the sand in daycare yesterday. So came home early. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Jet. I'm so sorry. Yikes. I haven't been drinking much caffeine lately either. Yeah, I'm trying not to. That's a lot of roses. Thank you for the 12 roses. Thank you. Liz, it's not going to be a rose war, y'all. Thank you for the 2 roses. Husband gave me a 5-hour energy and a coffee, and I feel like I'm sleeping. Oh, that's fair. Hello there. Hi, Goblingus. Goblingus, Goblingus. She has a stomach bug and fever, so sleeping lazy. Oh, that'd be that'll be an easy one to get over. Hopefully you don't get the stomach bug. Pops brought home norovirus from a hockey game at the beginning of the year, and I was so mad because he had it and then I got it. Thankfully, Potato didn't get it. I love you so much. No, I love you. Honestly, okay. I'll put it to you this way. I truly think that you are successful in what you do, being a streamer on the Clock app. And hear me out. You're in like, what, B2? You're in like a B2 gallery. I can't make it out of D2. So I'm not getting shown to nobody. And that's okay. But like, you're doing so well and I'm so proud of you. How are you? I'm good. Just playing some Final Fantasy 14. We're getting through some post Around Reborn patch content before we head into Heaven's Ward. Once we head into Heaven's Ward, we'll pick back up on our next game, and this will go back to Fridays only. I think she brought the bugs home because now the house is starting to go downhill. Oh no. Oh no. Go ahead and take yourself some vitamin D and some vitamin C and some zinc and some magnesium glycinate. Not citrate. Citrate will make you poop your brains out. Magnesium glycinate. That'll help the brain stay less foggy. What I propose is the formation of a new organization, a group that shall pave the way for a truly united Eorzea. I have to pick one of these. Oh. I pressed the wrong button. We'll do that one because I like purple. And D's, yeah. I appreciate you so much, like you're so sweet. No, you are. You are, kid. Stop it. I'm gonna grab an Uno reverse card out of my living room and just keep it in here so I can slap it up at y'all. Hi, Puka. How are you? Crystal hates. I don't hate you. I don't hate you. Why do you think I hate you? Because I roll in and I'm like, ooh, spoilies, and run away. I was an A2, but I lost it. Dude, that's so cool. The highest I've ever been is C5. The highest I've ever been is C5. One time. And honestly, I don't even know how I got there, quite honestly. I don't know. Thank you for the follow. Pray forgive me if I tread over old ground, but I would first speak of the grand plan. Since the advent of the 7th astral era, the leaders of the three nations have been deliberating over an accord that seeks to bring the disparate. I said that right the first time, y'all. Y'all heard me wrong. Forces of Eorzea together to a single entity. A realm-wide grand company, if you will. The military might of such an institution would be drawn from every corner of the land and directed against threats that no single nation could hope to overcome alone. What's D2? My gift gallery. So you have gift galleries over on the clock at, hold on. So if you click my name up here, because I think you should be in an area where you have access to the gift gallery. But if you click my name, there'll be something that says gift gallery. And then if you click on the gift gallery, there's like levels to it. And I'm in D2. And so like D is like the lowest series. You legit almost made me tear up in stream with your words. Why? You're so sweet. You're doing amazing. You are, and you should be told that regularly. Yeah. So your gift gallery, also like whether or not like you complete your gift gallery or like move up also affects like your end of week bonus. And like how kind of like the clock app is like taking revenue from you, but yeah. Well, I don't regret saying it. I'm glad I said it. Maybe you need to cry more often. Hi, let's see. Thank you for that. I'm a potato. Is your gift gallery hidden? No, it's Monday, so it's probably glitching. I took a picture of it earlier. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, no, I took a picture of mine this morning. So, that's what one I'm in right now. So I need 10 TikToks, 10 roses, 4 finger hearts, 2 friendship necklaces, 1 perfume, 1 donut, 1 hat and mustache, 6 hand hearts, and 5 hearts. To complete my gift gallery. But yeah, so I have noticed that sometimes it glitches out. It glitches out really bad. I just saw something crazy happen over. Thank you for the 10 TikToks. Hold on. I missed something. Hold on. OC said something. OC, making dinner now, but hi. Hi, what's for dinner? Ooh, what's for dinner? I'm having chicken tacos because it's Cinco de Mayo. Also, happy Cinco de Mayo to everybody who celebrates. Whether you celebrate because you're okay or like you're on top of like the culture, or if you celebrate because tacos and tequila. Either way. Fajitas. Fuck yeah. Yeah, thank y'all for eating your daily tater tots. Yet while the purpose of this hypothetical organization is undisputed, the logistics of its formation have become the source of endless debate. Ooh, I forgot it's Cinco de Drinko. It is. I will probably be having a drink later. And the longer these discussions continue, the more I sense the impetus. Thus have I been campaigning for the creation of what may be considered a trial company. It will be on a much smaller scale than what we had hoped to eventually achieve, but capable of the same manner of unrestricted operation, according to the Scions. It is my hope that the successful utilization of such a force will lend momentum to the lagging deliberations. I'm dropping frames again. Otzi got a shout out and I started dropping frames, so I'm just kidding. It's not Otzi's fault. It's not Otzi's fault. But thank you for the 10 TikToks. I appreciate that so much. That's lightning bolts now. Thank you for the 7 lightning bolts. Kate, you don't have to do anything. Thank you. I'm not going to complete my gift gallery. It's okay. Don't do nothing. It's okay. Thank you. Hey, how was your birthday stream? Happy birthday, by the way. If everybody could tell Henry happy birthday, thank you for the heart me. Thanks for eating your daily tater tots. Girl, no, don't girl me. Girl you. Thank you for the popular votes. How many was that? Hold on, I'm waiting for it to show up. Thank you for the 10 popular votes. Ozzy's such a big personality. She takes up more RAM fast. And I even put more RAM in my PC at the end of the year. You're doing it again, Henry. Thank you for the 10 more popular votes. What are you doing? Woo! Thank you for the 20 total popular votes. I appreciate you. But how was your birthday stream? If everybody could tell, oh, hey, Henry, happy birthday. I'd appreciate it. Woohoo! 100! You got 100 tater tots? Fuck yeah. So I'm so glad I had you kept up. I had you tabbed up and lurking on Purple all day. I'm watching. Had so much fun. Okay, I read all that part. Thank you for the 10 more popular votes, Kit. Thank you for the 100 bits. Oh, wait, hold on. Right, where do you want your 100 bits to go? What game do you want your 100 biddies to go to? And the 2 more popular votes. Kit, stop. You and Henry, are y'all getting into a popular vote war? Please don't. And 3, what are those? Those are like friendship bracelet things? What are those? Hold on. Is that something I could, that's not something I can see. It's not something I can't see on web, not mobile. Dang it. Team bracelet. Ah, thank you for the 14 bracelets. Same game, okay. That was Last of Us? Okay. I'll do that. So we got 500 towards Last of Us and 500 towards Oblivion. Well, thank you for the 14 bracelets. I appreciate that. Also, being a primarily military outfit, I mean to assuage fears of its misuse by placing the fledgling organization under authority of the antecedent. The Scions work tirelessly to protect Eorzea and its people. But as you yourself have witnessed to with the refugee revolt, there are limitations to what even we can achieve. Thank y'all so much for all the gifties. You don't have to do that. Don't do that. It's okay. Thank you. Why does it say somebody subscribed? Oh, I didn't refresh that. My bad. Whatever. I'll give it to you guys. I'll get a freebie today. With this new company under the Silence Command, however, we will be capable of responding to a wider range of difficulties without straining our resources or overtaxing your formidable talents. The goals of my proposed organization and those of the Scions are ultimately identical, a point conceded by all concerned. But before I can move forward with establishing this precursor to the true border-spanning Grand Company, It is yet necessary that I visit the 3 leaders and gain their official approval. A tiresome and time-consuming task, which is why I would ask that you accompany me on the journey and attend to the business of recruiting our inaugural members while I am otherwise engaged with bureaucratic formalities. This has been a lot of reading, y'all. Thank you. 'Tis reassuring indeed to know that the bringer of light and her discerning eye will be selecting our future allies. Our first destination will be Limsa Laminsa. Let us rendezvous at Bulwark Hall. Alright, let me go grab Chaos. Chaos! I'm on my way. I think it's funny that they just like kind of like sit there. I don't think he came inside. Did not. Oop. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Did it. I was doomed. She's back. I'm back. I have to go this way. Oh, he's out here. Okay, cool. Have a beautiful rest of your day. I wanted to at least pop in to support that. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You didn't have to do that, but I do appreciate you, and I hope you know that. And I'm very serious when I mean that you were doing really well, and I'm so, so proud of you. And you're so sweet, and don't tell me otherwise. And I'm being splashed. Ah, there you are. I am ready to ascend to the bridge and speak to Admiral Lofpiswin. While the Admiral and I are finalizing her mystery boundaries and signing parchments, I would have you begin the recruitment process in earnest. I have, of course, endeavored to spread the word of our organization through various channels, but I believe a personal approach will reach many who may otherwise remain ignorant of the opportunity. Thank you, Kay. I appreciate that. I really, really do. As for potential members, 'tis of no matter should they already be pledged to another institution, only that they are willing to lend their strength when the situation demands it, and who needn't range into the countryside. The upper decks alone are populated with sufficient candidates to suit our purpose. Once you're satisfied with recruiting efforts, meet me at the airship ticket counter, and we might prepare for the next leg of our journey. Do I actually have to like recruit random people, or is it gonna just like pop people for me? I have to go up the stairs, right? I have to go up the stairs. I said upper decks. I always get a little giggle at upper decks because of upper deckers. I just find it a hilarious concept that people take the time to do that. I'm just saying. Or weird, but still. I'm guessing they're going to be up here. An organization with the freedom to operate with territorial impunity. I must say your proposal intrigues me, but the Krakens well know that there is a time to act and a time to watch. And I'm afraid this trial company of yours falls into the latter category. Well, you stink, sir. Not like fish. Not literally. It wants me to talk to Raynor? Okay. Master Alphanau's new organization? Yes, I had heard the formation of his trial company was in the offing. With regret, however, that I must decline your invitation. As commander of the Yellow Jackets, the protection of Limsa Mensa must needs receive my full attention. That's 2 no's. I'm guessing I'm going to get many more. Chaos, don't say it. I don't want to hear it. I know. I can use the Ethernet. Alright, which way to go first? I guess this way, right? I don't know. So makes you want to play this on a Monday? We finished Dark Cloud. We finished Dark Cloud on Saturday night. Let's go all the way over here. Down here first. Right, hold on. No, let's go over here, because I'm dumb. We finished Dark Cloud, so we're playing this until we get to Heaven's Ward, and then after that, we'll start playing Valkyrie Elysium. I didn't need to go in the door. I could have just walked around. A precursor to a United Eorzean grain company? While I do admire the scope of your ambition, my responsibilities here at Nautic and Pomelis keep me close to the forge. Thank you for the nut. Hi, Riot. How are you? I have not the time to be trapezing hither and yon across the realm. Should you require my skills as an armorer, however, I might be willing to accept some special commissions. Hi, Riot. How are you? Can I just go across this way? Yes? Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Hi, everybody. How are you? Oh, hi, Crystal. About to eat some din-din. How are you? You broke my brain a little. Okay. Thank you for the nut. What chaos? Shut it. I said what I said. I am good. Hold on. My brain stopped working. I am good. My dinner's going to be chicken tacos. I'm excited for that. What are you eating? Wait, what are you eating for dinner? Otie's having fajitas. I'm gonna have chicken tacos. Well, if it ain't Nama, I'd not forget a venturer brave enough or daft enough to seek the shortcut to Titan's bedchamber. You remember old Real, don't ye? Formerly of the Company of Heroes. 3 whistles at Bronze Lake? Aye, it ain't often I drag me arse out to Limsa for a drink, but I'm right glad I did. How fairy these days. Oh my goodness. Hamburger tater tot. Oh, we did that recently too, but it's Cinco de Mayo. Or Cinco de Drinko, as Chaos likes to say. You're looking to put together a new crew? Top tier work? Ha. Sounds like a right lark. It does. Alrighty, last count me in. The heroes may have gone their separate ways, but I ain't ready to climb into my grave just yet. Oh, I got 1 yes. Thank you for booping my snoot again, Chaos. I got 1 yes, y'all. I have to go back this way. Don't I? Yeah. Okay, this person. Oh, this person's not nice. Hey, who in the bloody hells do you think you're talking to, Drylander? I'm a pirate, not some sodden knight in shining plate. If you're looking for a self-righteous fob, try knocking on that dandy Carvalho's door. Okay, well, that's it right. I'm gonna keep it a bug. Me and Mexican food just ain't a good idea on a work now. Fair. Okay, where do I need to go now? Hold on. Airship landings. Let's get the Ethernet. That's fair. I've never had that issue. Honestly, I eat Taco Bell as a comfort food whenever I have an upset stomach. And I know that seems wild. I know that probably seems wild, but it's true. My husband's like, you're not feeling well. What do you want to eat? Mexican. Nama, your recruiting went well, I trust. I'm curious as to how my proposal was received by the rough and ready folk of Settlements. Of 1 out of 5. A member of the legendary company of heroes indicated his interest. Astonishing. I knew enlisting your aid was the right choice. A few could boast the acquaintance of such an elusive character. I, too, was successful in my task. The Admiral consented to sign all the documents requiring her approval. I can only hope that my visit with your elder Seedseer proceeds smoothly. Pray continue to Gridania at your own pace. I shall await your arrival at Nafika's altar. Okay. Wait, hold on. I'm like, why is it being goofy? But yeah, no, if I have an upset stomach, I want Mexican food. That's my comfort food. And yeah, it sounds crazy. It sounds so crazy. I know it does. It's okay. I'm okay with being crazy. Even just a little. Look, Alvin just looks so small in comparison to me. He's so tiny. He's a little dude. My audience with the Elder Seedseer is due to commence momentarily. I would be grateful if you would once more see to the task of recruitment here in Gridania. After you deem the well of potential candidates has run dry, let us rendezvous at the airship ticket counters before. He is a child. I know that he's a child. But, like, come on. Tiny. Isn't he Ellison or all the Ellison that small? Probably. That's a name I recognize. Oh gods, can it truly be you? By what fickle fortune must the first face I see upon my release be yours? Ellison are very tall when they reach adulthood. Oh, okay. So he's just a baby, quite literally. Got it. Now, thank you for liking the live. I appreciate it. Eh? Can it be that you don't remember me? It is I, Laurientis, the man whose crimes you exposed. I was a whaler and a regular patron at Boscarons. Yes, now I remember. Well, of course you do. I was beginning to wonder if Gal had changed me more than I realized. Not that I have any particular wish to be recognized after my shameful conduct. The less said of my past, the better, I suppose. And what of you, adventurer? What business brings you to this part of Gridania? Recruiting, eh? And what is your policy on reformed convicts? As I understand, the Wood Wheelers will have not more to do with me. This may just be the second case I was looking for. Revenant's told you say? I shall leave at once. You shall not regret this, I promise you. I am a changed man. Good to know. Oh, I'm so tired. Oh, I need to go this way for a second. Yeah. They were naked. They only had undies on. Grandfather, you must call it a day. Let us return to the guild and rest ere your tormented bat gives up on you for good. I'm terribly sorry. We were just... Oh, Nama, is it? It has been some time since our paths crossed outside the Copperbell mines. Well, you were barely more than a novice adventurer then, but look how far you've come. Mother Milani tells me it was you who felled the fearsome Black Wolf. I'm so tired, Gals. And now you seek stout-hearted souls to fill the ranks of a new order? But your cause is undoubtedly just, and my old companion here would be much relieved to see me in good hands. Yes, I'll do it. This is the very thing I've spent my entire adventuring career working towards. I shall join your company just as soon as I've seen Isildur safely home. I definitely butchered that name. Absolutely butchered that name. Without a shadow of a doubt, butchered it. Oh, the guy from the manor. Would you offer this old man a place in your company of champions? I am both puzzled and honored by your invitation. Pray forgive me, young mistress, but I cannot accept. I have sworn to abide here for whatever scant years remain to me, and bear responsibility for the evils my lady has wrought upon this land. Okay, so I'm 2 for 3. I'm 2 for 3 here. I have a feeling the next one's gonna also tell me no. Oh, oops, I'm standing on top of him. Not often a guild officer such as myself gets recruited. This company of yours certainly sounds to have some promise, but its duties appear less than focused. I must refuse your invitation until such time as your organization is more organized. Okay. I knew it. Wait, does it matter which order I talk to them in, whether or not they, like, join me or not? Or is it just, like, preset? Nama. For my part, the elder Seer was most amenable to our requirements. A former wood whaler and a seasoned adventurer, our company will not lack for variety, that much is certain. An interesting harvest indeed. It doesn't matter what order you do it, okay. Shall we strike into Uldal whilst the iron is hot? Let us meet at the Royal Promenade and endeavor to conclude our remaining business. Our journey draws to a close. Oh, hold on. Nope. Here. Not to damage the experience, but it's an MMO. The story is linear. The choices you have don't do much aside from changing dialogue. Got it. Well, I've made some interesting choices thus far, so dialogue should be interesting. I know that, at least. Alright, off now, tell me to go recruit people. Uldad, the Gilded City, where one's fortune defines one's worth. I hope some manner of fortune is with us, and that this final leg proves as successful as the previous two. Might I suggest ascending to the lower level before beginning your recruitment efforts? I do not think the Sultana will take kindly to us poaching from her personal guard. Let us meet back here at the promenade when the respective tasks are complete. Good hunting, Mama. Okay, so it says there was one right there, so we can start there. Crystal is doing. I am not doing evil. Why would I be doing evil? I'm doing good. I'm recruiting. A company that looks to cure the ills of the Roman Empire. Listen, friend. I can scarce bear the complaints of the next all over, let alone the conundrums of a neighboring nation. That was a no. Got it. I don't know. It's Final Fantasy. Everyone does evil. No. I am the bringer of light. I am a warrior of light. I am good. Or at least I have been conned into thinking that. You'd be surprised what rumors drift down to Pearl Lane. I know of this glorious new company of yours, and just how far I'd go to avoid getting involved with it. Whispers on the street say your organization is funded by corrupt coin, by syndicate money. If you think you're recruiting for just cause, then you're a bigger fool than I took you for. That was quite the way to say no. You're the bringer of darkness. Yes, no, light. I'm a bringer of light. I guess someone inside the Weaver's Guild. So reverse darkness. Ghost Blade. I'm sorry, you wish to recruit me? Is this some new fashioned manner of propositioning a lady? Well, I'm afraid you're wasting your time. This lady's already spoken for. Good day to you, miss. That was potential spoilers? It was not potential spoilers. You're just being extra careful. I don't know. I don't think Ghostly's played this. I could be wrong. Oh, that's a familiar name. Maybe a yes? Oh, what a happy coincidence. Do you remember me, perchance? I am Orson of the Church of St. Adama Lindama. Thank you again for your timely rescue. And I must also thank you for preventing the fraudulent priest from preying on dry bones less fortunate. A most upsetting business. Are you here with your companion Thancred, was it? Ah, it's his new companions you seek then. Your proposed organization sounds a powerful force for good. But my place is at the church with the children. Nevertheless, I wish you well in this undertaking. So everyone's gonna be a no. Okay, where am I at? Where's the last one? I'm going back this way. I'm going to use... I played an hour of this. Okay. Just 1 hour? Is this gonna be my only yes? This guy? I played a punchy person in maybe 5 hours or so. Okay. Wait, you're the lady who came to Little Alamigo looking for that masked devil. Who knows what might have happened if you hadn't? I'd probably be dead. A whole lot more of my friends besides. Such fools. Anyway, that disaster really got me thinking about our homeland and about the outsider who saved us from ourselves. I realized how easily I'd been manipulated, and I vowed to make of myself a more worldly man. So here I am, a new company of champions, and you say it'll take me to all corners of the realm? That sounds exactly like the kind of opportunity I need. And don't worry, I'm not the same struggling you met in Little Alamigo. I prepared myself to fight the evil I now know is out there. I usually play DPS because then if I die, it's my own fault. Yeah. I just like DPS. It's definitely like more fun. But yeah. I think that's reasonable. Which is why I'm probably going to transition to Dancer. So right now I'm in the DPS role, and I'm probably going to transition to Dancer or Dark Knight, which Dark Knight's a tank role. Airship landing. Oh, wait. Ghostly, thank you for gifting the sub. None of this stuff is working. Did y'all hear that? Y'all didn't hear that, did you? An evil sub. So now squats. Okay, I'll do the squats. That's 10 squats I have to do now. 10 squats. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I already did a 45-minute walk on the clock app earlier. And I have to go lift weights later. Dang, it's gonna be a rough day. Squat. 1. Squat. 2. 955 squats this year, y'all. 955 squats. Crazy. This is not where I needed to be. I'm dumb. that's fine. I'm not far from where I needed to be. Not at the right spot. I was so sure that I needed to go to the airship landing based on the last two. And that was quite wrong. How fares you, Nama? What hidden gems did the streets of Ul'dah offer up to your unrelenting gaze? I got one companion. A single Alamigan youth. Well, you've certainly given us an admirable start, even if our ranks are yet somewhat thin. In these troubled years following the calamity, talk of Eorzea's salvation must seem akin to grasping at clouds. But there are those who have risen to the challenge nonetheless. The hope that inspires these people was born in no small part from the victories of you yourself have won. I don't know why my, rollers aren't popping. Some of them are and some of them aren't. That's weird. Thank you, Nama. I will not squander the precious gift you have placed into my keeping.
Fast-looking alien! Where? Ah!
Fallen that scared the crap out of me. Scared the crap out of me. Oh my god, thank you for the blurb. I tried. You succeeded. You succeeded. Thank goodness it costs a lot to scare the crap out of me over on the clock app. Thank you, Nama. Oh, I messed that up. It was that or Carl Weezer. And yes, we are free to begin. We have no doubt surmised the Sultana also graced my trial company with her blessing. Ooh, scare. Yeah, well, so it's not like scares, but like some of the audios are really loud. So, and I've only added a few. Like they would startle me, but they wouldn't like scare me. I need to add more. I don't know what like interactions to like put in, because like it feels weird. It feels cringe to like be like, give me this gift for this interaction. It seems weird. And yes, we are free to begin. As you have no doubt surmised, the Sultana has also graced my trial company with her blessing. Okay. Our first wave of recruitment is over. The documents signed and the finances secured. Thank you for the game controller. Oh, I wonder if it's going to play double for bigger ones. You don't have to do that, Fallen. Don't do it anymore. That's fine. Thank you. Thank you for the game controller. That's crazy. You're crazy. You're wild. There is not to prevent me from taking the next step. It didn't work. It did work. That was not a scare one. Like I said, I made them expensive. Like, so like the mustard is really loud, and honestly, I think it's like the only one that would like startle me. It did surprise me, but not make me like jump. I'll add in some that'll make me jump if that makes you feel better. Tell me what gifts you want, and then I'll add in some jump scares. I'll do it. Why does the metal pipe falling just give you like instant anxiety? Metal pipe for a heart me? But I have Patrick saying I love you for heart me. So when you give it to heart me, it says these. Hold on. It says that. Fuck Patrick. Look. Probably nice. Nice. I put in some nice stuff in there. So like the gaming console one pops a PS2 sound, even though the gaming console looks more like NES, in my opinion. You're concerned by the Syndicate's involvement, as was I. Thus was the origin of every coin of their contribution carefully scrutinized and recorded. This organization will not be built on corruption. Naturally, I would prefer not to rely upon outside sources at all, but even my family's substantial coffers could not sustain a venture of this magnitude. And as for the rumors and doubts surrounding this enterprise, Well, such things shall plague us until the company has had a chance to prove its worth. It will not be an easy process, but we will earn people's trust one success at a time. Speaking of time, we should waste no more of it. Let us return to the Rising Stones and lay first stone for a united Eorzea. I'm sorry, I keep burping. I don't know why. But thank you for the blurp spawn. I appreciate it. I need to reach out to Blurp and see how I can get Blurp integrated into the clock app, because that's a thing.
Tell me, General, what think you of Alfino's bold endeavor?
I think it is more than bold, Your Grace. His organization would pave the way for a united Eorzea. Well do I understand his impatience, since facing the common threat of the Ultima weapon, our nations have seemed farther apart, not closer together.
Watching me, you're trying to so long. I wonder where I could even watch that.
Considering the many problems we face, should we not be glad that someone else is taking the initiative?
We have all pledged our cooperation, yet the grumbling continues behind closed doors. Ul'dah is not alone in her duplicity. I myself have doubts as to the good this organization will achieve.
You can take my initiative. What?
With the inclusion of the finest soldiers of the 3 grand companies, it promises to be a fearsome military body. But whom will it serve? Even under the watchful gaze of the Scions, it is not unthinkable that such a force could perpetrate a great wrong.
Okay, fine. Okay.
Does it not concern you that a significant proportion of its financial backing came from the coffers of the Syndicate? That those unprincipled worms might forge this extraordinary gathering of warriors into a private army?
I have trust in the Scions, Your Grace. They have spared us no end of trouble at the hands of the Primals. If they seek reinforcements, I deem it unwise to deny them.
Listen, I got the mind of a 7-year-old cop player. I mean, that's fair.
As for their finances, full many gave generously. And though our nobles proffered a sizable sum, their coin did not spill from the pockets of Lolorito and his cronies.
I have seen how the duo flies. And then, so my next question is, what about do trio? Isn't there a do trio? It's got 3 heads? That the duo evolves into? Well, I'm feeling really good. Helicopter! Oh my goodness, yes.
And what of the presence of our stalwart adventurer friend in this endeavor? I doubt the warrior of light would betray our cause.
The one currently up for catching. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I have those hidden while I'm live. I can't see them. I was testing one new Aqua markers. I like them, but it's something I've never used before. How does the Final Fantasy? We're getting into there is bad events approaching, and we are getting closer to them. Now I'm throw your balls. Okay, I'll throw a Pokeball. Poke catch. That's what's supposed to be ghost, but whatever. Oh, it escaped. Fine.
Yet I have known people to change. Whether we will or no, the events of the age hurl us this way and that, like a dust devil skipping across the sands.
I think this is the end. Thank you for the alert. I think this is the end of this patch. I think.
I have
Come
explored
back here, you
all
horse.
avenues available to us, Your Grace. But as Uldan law now stands, we lack the evidence to convict him of any crime. To arrest him on spurious grounds would only play into his hands.
He has all but committed treason, and yet we can do nothing?
She's big mad.
Then what good our government? What worth the royal house? How deplorable this mockery of justice!
Have faith, Your Grace. It is not over.
Okay. We're gonna catch up here. Also, I've made it 5 hours without another pain pill. Whoop whoop! Let's go. That's awesome. Wait, did you text me about your PT today? Did you do your PT today? Did you do your PT today? I'm trying to... I have not. Now you've fallen. Do you have physical therapy to do? Trying to be conservative. I mean, I get that. I did a little this morning. The cold has made it difficult. I'm going to do my next set now. Okay, good. No, the pain pill. Oh. Well, Liz is trying to be responsible post-surgery. In here? I'm guessing in here. I didn't see him out there. Yep, he's in here. That is not a journey I soon wish to repeat, but I cannot pause to rest. The culmination of all our effort is at hand. I must see to the preparations for the inaugural ceremony. Noise, I just fell off a roof. Why did you fall off a roof? Why were you on a roof, Fallen? Fallen, why were you on a roof? What were you doing up there? Why? Thank you for allowing me to monopolize your services, Nama. I am certain the antecedent will be relieved to see you free for other duties. Greetings, Nama. Alphanon tells me all is in place to begin his trial company. I shall certainly be grateful to have the support of such an organization. Fallen's always falling. For real. For real. I think that all the time. The inaugural ceremony is set to take place here at the Rising Stone. Ara is cooperating with Alphanon to see that all is in readiness, so I'm afraid the recruits themselves have been left to their own devices for the time being. Quite a number of new faces have arrived in Revenant's Toll of late, and I wonder if Slathborn might not find himself overwhelmed. Would you speak with him and see if there is aught he requires? Listen, I also got stabbed by a window shade first thing Sunday morning. How? How? How has the universe bestowed such poor luck to you? I am baffled. Truly, Fallen. Truly, I am baffled. What can I do for you, Nama? I thought you'd have your hands full helping out with the new arm of the Scions. Pulling it up and broke it at the mechanism, and it fell into my shoulder and took that as a sign and went back to bed. Yeah, that's fair. I barely noticed your recruits arrived. 'Twas barely a trickle compared to the flood of treasure hunters we have passed through here every day. While I appreciate your offer to aid, it is more your burden that concerns me. I'm told this trial company will answer directly to the antecedent, so I trust that means less work for you in the long run. Blackborn, the shipment. We couldn't. Gods, woman, what befell? We were bringing a shipment to Revenant's Toll, provisions earmarked for the frontier effort. But as we sought to cross over into Mordona, we were set upon by brigands. I believe they may have been heretics. Oh, jeez. Legit laid in bed all day after that yesterday, which is weird because I don't use my bed. Well, I mean, there's a first time for everything, right? There were many, too many. We only escaped with our lives by abandoning the supplies. Pray forgive us. There is not to forgive. Provisions can be replaced, but smart soldiers are hard to find. Take your rest and I'll have someone along to tend to those wounds. What to do? If heretics are involved, this is like to be more than a case of simple thievery. Ishgard will need to be informed. Whence did these supplies originate? House Four Temps. We collected the provisions at Camp Dragonhead proper. I blame Liz? Oh no! Understood. I shall see that they are apprised of this development. Nama, were you not on good terms with the Knights of House Four Temps? I'll be sending them a missive immediately, of course, but I would also have you travel there and offer your considerable talents. Yes, I realize I contradict my earlier hopes to lighten your load, but I need someone who can help bring this incident to a satisfactory conclusion. Our favorable relations with Ishgard are far too important to risk half measures. Dragonhead? Who farted? Thank you for the perfume. Hey, look, there's cheap farts. Owen, you get free farts on the other one. Yeah, those are... See? Oh. There you go, Fawn. I did it. Thank you for your understanding. I am certain Lord Horsefant will be glad for your assistance. Wow, live on the internet? Yeah. But no. Damn it. Thanks for clipping me, Fallen. I appreciate that. Y'all have proof. Oh, Chaos is here. I don't know where I'm going. I'm going in here? Oh yeah, I'm going in here. Excuse me while I park my chair on your desk in front of you. Headphones are making my ear itch. Well, if it isn't my fine friend Namalate, would you care for a plate of roast Caracol? Some old wine? No? I see you've not come to my hall merely to escape the biting cold. Hee, I got it. Dang it. That's good timing, Fallen. I was, in fact, on the verge of opening an urgent missive from Revenant's Toll, and I suspect the time of your arrival is no coincidence. Nope. Yeah, voice acting? 2 farts and a flop. Stop.
The incident with the new frontier hands? No, you need not elaborate. I have been following their progress with no small amount of interest. Brave men and women all. They do our nation a great service. The existence of a fortified outpost in Mordona will do much to dissuade the Empire from trespassing on Kurth's soil.
Thinker.
Right glad am I that you have chosen to lend your support to this endeavor. Never let it be said that House Forton does not acknowledge the efforts of her allies or her debts. 'Twas in the spirit of gratitude that I arranged for sundry supplies to be delivered to Revenant's Toll. That the shipment should chance to be waylaid by heretics is poor fortune indeed. Poor fortune, I say, yet not without precedent.
Most hours,
you would know the truth.
Wait, what? How rude.
These incorrigible villains grow more organized with each passing day. This new unity of purpose we attribute to their leader, the Lady Iceheart. But though I have devoted significant resources to the task of identifying this woman, we have yet to learn so much as her birth name. What we do know is that the heretics speak of Iceheart in reverent tones,
and would gladly embrace death rather than betray her. Such loyalty is rare indeed, and I fear to imagine what so committed a collective might achieve. The brigands have not yet been so brazen as to risk direct confrontation here in Dragonhead. Some few of their number have, however, been sighted not far to the west of here, and with ever-increasing regularity. A visit to Whitebrim Front may bring you the answers you seek. Will you brave the snows, knowing what implacable foes may lie in wait?
Yes.
Hello,
Dragonhead
May's
sounds
blessings be
spicy.
upon you.
You are
Though I
so
take no pride
beautiful.
in the
Hope
admission,
stop.
many of my own
Stop
countrymen are
kicking
not so well
high.
suited as
No,
you adventurers to
you
dealing
are
with
so
such
beautiful.
foes.
Stop.
Were they dragons? It might be otherwise.
I don't fancy for there's yep, we'll just go there, okay.
But
Oh, thank
truly,
you.
I could
yeah,
not
it's-
wish for a finer ally.
Let me
You have
wear
done
your
much
face.
for my house in the past,
Absolutely, I'll just
and I
cut
have
it
no
off.
doubt but that I shall have cause to celebrate your deeds again ere long.
Honestly, I don't wear that much makeup.
Should you
I
learn
am
aught
just
of value,
very
pray return to me forthwith.
particular about what
A
I
warm
wear.
hearth and
I'm
a
wearing
warmer
only 2
welcome is waiting
eyeshadows.
for you.
And like I use like a marker pen. What is that? Cutest stream around. Thank you, Rod. New merch opportunities, Crystal Space. I was gonna say that Halo eyeshadow is. Oh, thank you. It's if you're ever on the Clock app, also known as the Tickety Talkety, there is a company on there called Eva Expressions, and they have the Magical Guardian eyeshadow palettes. I have all 3 of them. I have the original one, I have the Lunar and the Solar, and I mixed Pluto from the OG palette and oh, I don't remember the name of the color that I used from the Solar one today. But yeah, that's it. Just 2, and I just like blended them together, and I used my finger to apply it. Hold on. Nope, I cleaned my fingers. So, and then it's just literally just like a little marker pen eyeshadow. I didn't even curl my lashes today. But yeah. Thank you, Fallen. Thank you for the butterfrog and the minion laugh. Let's see, where are we at? So when the cold sets in, hold on. 7th astral era. Where are we at? I think we're in, okay, recruiting around when the cold sets in. So yeah, we're at the end of patch 2.3. We have this and Brave New Companions. I don't think we have time to finish all of that today. No, so we really do need to roll out. We need to go show some love to somebody else. We're almost at, so we have this and one other quest line at the end of the, we have patch 2.4, 2.5, and 2.55. And then we'll be in heaven. So yeah, so probably end of next week. I was right, maybe not, I don't know.
You are my best friend. We will go for walkies, and we will go on a picnic, and we will have so much fun forever and ever and ever.
What is that from? That you are my best friend. Thank you for that, Fallen. Okay, who are we going to see? Who's live? Who we haven't said hi to in a while? Hold on, who's live? We not said hi to for a while. Forever. Markiplier? That's what I thought. Oh, duh, it says it. I'm an idiot. Idiot. There's a theory that he recently got married. Well, I guess not recently. I don't know. Semi-recently? Semi-recently? Yeah. We know. Okay, what's going on? I hope he married. No, I think he did because she was wearing a ring in a picture. And so it's theorized that they did go ahead and tie the knot, but it's not been proven. But I don't know. But yes. But yes, hi Shay. I named a skinny Kadabra, rub my lamp. Oh my gosh. Alright, who are we gonna try to? What looks good?
Why?
Thank you for the follow. You looking? I am. I'm looking to see who's live and what they're playing. I think I'm gonna go to Ravinia. She's doing her first playthrough of it looks like. And they're at the end. So it might be spoilers for some people. Hopefully not. Oh, this is live. Yeah. Probably not been in a while. I'm gonna drop y'all anywhere crazy. I'm gonna choose something safe. So we're gonna go see Solitary Son. What the heck? Okay. Oh, I must have gotten the tail end. You did, Shays. You did. I'm gonna go over to my chat screen. You did. We're ending. I usually run from 5 to 7 Monday, Wednesday, and Friday because I wait till my husband gets off work and then I get about 2 hours in before I go have dinner with my family. Because I'm a full-time stay-at-home mom. So there's that. My makeup do be looking fly as fuck today though. So thanks Kiki for noticing. My makeup do be looking good. I'm literally like I wear like powder foundation, like not even liquid. I'm wearing I did put a little bit of like extra like on this like giant pimple that my husband's calling the chimple. And then just like some blush and like highlighter and then like a little bit of like bronzer like on the edge of my nose and then just the 2 eyeshadows. I put bronzer on my forehead to make my forehead look smaller, but I don't know if it's working or not. So looks exactly like a friend of mine, different voice though. Oh, well hi. Hi Maximus Effortless. Hi. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't know, yeah. No, I probably have a pretty common look. You must know my doppelganger. I shall meet them one day. We're gonna go see Solitary Son. They're playing Clair Obscure Expedition 33. I think that's a great game that a lot of people who are lurking and chatting really like. Solo has been a good friend to the community. They just got back into streaming. They're friendly. And he's a good guy, so we're gonna go say hey to him. Say hey to him. So guys, thank you all for all of the gifties today. Right, I will get the 100 bits that you gave today added to The Last of Us. And everybody else, thank you all so much. Ghosty, thank you for the gifted sub. Just taking me to sweat. Expedition 33 is so good. I was streaming it earlier. Were you? I missed that. Oh yeah, that's my bot account. Thank you for the 5 team bracelets. Kate, you don't have to do that. We're ending. The purple app, if you could grab one of the raid messages. First one's gonna be for followers, the second one's gonna be for subscribers. That way everybody can leave a message, no one has to be left out. If you'd like to continue to lurk, feel free to do so. I don't mind. Just refresh whenever you get there. So, okay. Just make sure you refresh whenever you get there. That way you count as a viewer for them and not just as for the referrer raid. Thank you all so much for being here. We'll be doing Final Fantasy 14 still Wednesday and Friday. I haven't decided what we're going to do about stream on Monday. I have a birthday dinner to go to. I might do it on Tuesday. We might just miss it. If so, I'm so sorry. But I will see you guys on Wednesday, 5 p.m. Eastern. Bye!